first instinct on receiving the card was to put it in the bin. Nobody commands me to do anything. Then I read it again more carefully, and it was the master of the household who had been commanded by Her Majesty to invite me to the palace. So that was all right. I dug out and pressed the lounge suit, selected a sober tie and a clean shirt, and hopped on a flight to Gatwick. The occasion was a reception to celebrate contemporary British poetry. I wondered if I'd be alone, but Her Majesty had been very inclusive. Several hundred poets were in attendance. Not for nothing did the words contemporary British and poetry adorn the invitation. Scattered throughout the queue were more conventional versailles with many of the friends and contemporaries. The old contemporaries, as we styled ourselves when we were writing in the trenches, the working-class monogamists, the radical Republican republicanists, and the post-colonial explanationists, the anarchist infidelists, and of course the Scottish national humdrum totallists. How lovely it was to see anyone. Naturally, some had momentary qualms about coming, but they felt as though they should face the good of the poetic school to which they belonged. Quite right too, as Her Majesty wittingly remarked to me when I was coming up from my second bow. Show some solidarity, please. So we did, but by invitation, not by command. A few had the bad grace to refuse to attend. One joked in poor taste, I think, that she couldn't really afford the bus fare. Another complained that she was too busy. Really? Show me a poet whose diary is so full that they can't cancel a library visit or two to attend a royal reception, and I'll show you a fraud. The third asked me to my face, if you are prepared to accept this invitation, is there anything that will not you stoop? I assume he meant an honour, which is highly unlikely to come my way, so the question is academic. I find suggestion that I've been compromised on my principles offensive, and I've already said, if I had been commanded to attend, I certainly would have boycotted the event.